everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Creations. Welcome to my page. We are going to craft tonight, y'all. If you have Telegram, then you are a very smart person. You know why? Because you know why I'm coming on now. Because I sent a telegram out. We had a really bad storm here. It was starting to clear up around 5-ish, but man, it was dark outside, like nighttime dark. The wind, the rain, it was kind of crazy. Y'all know I don't really like bad weather at all. But anyway, we made it through. It's starting to lighten up again. Probably could have gone live earlier, but I wanted to make sure we were out in the clear, if you know what I mean. So that way, we didn't have any Wi-Fi or what you call that? Electricity issues. Oh my goodness. Y'all, we're going to do some bird cutouts today. I have some paper right here. I've got a scrap piece of wood. This does not come with the kit. The wood cutouts are what is the show right here. It's the show. So there's 3 of them, okay? I'm going to give you an idea to start off with, which you could do the 3 of them, and I'll probably do this at one point, but I want to do something else. And then my brain is frazzled because I had an idea in mind, and then I can't find what it was that I wanted to do on the back. But that's okay, because it probably might maybe not have worked out anyway. But anyway, 3 birds. Okay, so here's an idea that you can have. I like this right here, where you could do like a stack. Like you could stack them and draw like some little birdie legs to each one, like they're on top of each. Or you don't even have to do the bird legs, really. You could just stack your birds up like this. I would have 2 going one way and 1 going the other way. I think that's super cute. You could do them all one way too. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat. But anyway, I think that would be super cute. And you could paint them all different colors. Maybe some fun colors, or maybe colors that go with your decor. Whatever it is. But anyway, you can get all 3 of them together, or you can just purchase one. You can just purchase one. I listed them all separately and then as a set. So you got style 1, style 2, style 3, or a set of 3. That's how you can find them in my shop, you guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. Sorry that I'm late. If you have Telegram, then you knew I was going to be late, because I sent a telegram out. You guys, the FB does not tell you when I'm going live. They do not even show you my posts. So make sure that you sign up for my Telegram. If you go to Connie'sCreationsLA.com, you can find how to get to my Etsy shop there. You can find how to sign up for Telegram and all that kind of stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, we are live only on Facebook, but this will be uploaded to YouTube. So let me just say a quick welcome to you as well if you are watching a replay on the YouTube. You guys, the videos are only, live videos are only, at this point, they are only allowed for replay for 30 days. 30 days, and then they're gone, deleted. So all of these videos that I'm doing, you can find them over there on the tube, okay? I hope y'all had a great afternoon. Man, this is so dark. Everything is so dark in here today. So dark. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's my idea that I'm going to do. This was idea number 2. I'm going to use, look, this is why I tape this stuff down. I did not tape it down today. Oh, I don't even have any tape over here. Oh, yeah, I do. Here it is. Ooh. I put me a new piece of paper out, and I usually tape it, but I was like, no, I don't need to tape it. I'm good. I'm going to stain this board. We're going to stain this board first of all, okay? We're going to stain the board, and then I'm going to decoupage this on. Now, my board, I could have just cut it down, but no, I want to make things as complicated as possible for myself. So I think what I did was I had it this way. Oh, now look at me. I think it was this, and we're gonna have to have a seam in here, y'all, but I think it's gonna be okay, because I think I can butt this up pretty good. We're gonna use the ironing method, so that way I can hold it and put it exactly where I want. And I want to kind of rip out some little corners as well, like some little side pieces. I really want it like chipped looking, if that makes sense. But anyway, I think we can do it, and that's about where our bird is going to go. Look, I done lost my birds. There they are. We're going to use number 2. That's about where the bird is going to go. So I think it'll be okay. And he's going to have have some really long legs, and then we're going to do a little cute something underneath here. How about that? How about that, friends? All right. Hey, Lisa King Divine, how are you? Hey, Rose. Hey, Anita. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yeah, FB is not a friend of mine, for sure. Not being very nice to me, but I mean, that's nothing new, really. That's nothing new. Nothing new at all. All right, so I am going to stain this piece of wood, but I'm only gonna stain like the edges, because that's really all I need. That's all I need stained. You know what I'm saying? I just want the stain to kind of show through on the parts where I'm gonna kind of nip the edges of that paper. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Anyway, it's in here. If I can get it out and put it on here, then you'll be like, oh, that's what she's saying. Okay. I tried to, this is a fence board, so I tried to stain, or smooth it, sand it as smooth as I possibly could. So you could use any kind of wood. It doesn't have to be a fence board. Whatever scrap wood that you have, whatever scrap wood you can find at, you can buy little planks of wood, thin pieces of wood, planks of wood at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Well, I don't know if Michael's still has them, but I know Hobby Lobby, they have some small pieces of wood that you can get. Or you can go to Home Depot, look for some scrap wood or something like that as well. So I'm just going to do the edges, y'all, because that's really all we need. And that way I can save some of my glaze that's out of stock, out of distribution at this point. So did y'all have a good day today? Have y'all had a good day? How was the weather in y'all's area? Lord, it was storming over here. Oh my goodness. It was a storming. I came to the shop. I had some orders that I needed to get done, and I wanted to, and I had to get ready for this too. So, Dean was like, oh, that's good, Miss Mary. If you get on my lives a lot, which you are with me in the mornings when we do Bible study. If you do that, then they will continue to send you notifications. But I'll tell you what happens. Say you were going to go on vacation and you're not going to be on social media for a week while you're on vacation. So when you would come back, you wouldn't get any more notifications from me, because they think that you don't. Social media thinks that we spend our life on here, which some people do. But yeah, that to them, if you do not engage, then they stop showing you stuff and they stop sending you notifications, and they'll actually unfollow you from my page too at some point. So yeah, so you are super good about being for the Bible study and all that. So you're on all the time, so Facebook's gonna do a good job for you. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. All right, let's dry this. And then, so yeah, that's just how they work. It's how their algorithm works. So if you, if you stop watching a creator for, like, you just have other things going on, they will immediately think that you don't want to see them anymore. So they'll stop showing you stuff. And they'll start showing you things that you don't even follow. I know that's how mine is. On my personal page, there's stuff on my personal page. I don't follow them. I don't know who they are. Some of them I do not want on my page at all. But my newsfeed is just full of stuff that I don't even follow. I don't even know what that's all about. That's crazy. Storms and rain have been crazy this spring in Georgia. Pam, I wonder if this one's coming towards you. I don't know. It was bad. It was traipsing? Is that the word? Across Louisiana. We had a call at home. I was at home still, and a friend of ours, that actually his camp is kind of across the street, like diagonal from us. He called and he asked if it was storming over there, and I said no, not yet. But he said that it was storming over there in Lafayette. So I was like, oh, it's on the way then. It's on the way. It's crazy. I don't know. We have gotten so much rain in the past year. It has been a wet winter. It was a wet summer last summer. We have had more rain. I don't know, but I tell you what, my garden loves it. Oh my goodness. My cucumbers are going like crazy. They're going like absolute crazy. And we can't keep the weeds out of there. It's like, let me tell you how bad the weeds are at my house. So I made flower beds, right? After we built the house and everything, I made flower beds, and there was no grass, no nothing by the house, and I made flower beds. I put more dirt in, some good dirt, and I put some mulch, my flowers, my bushes that we got, all the things. I planted all that stuff, and then y'all, I have weeds that are growing in there like crazy, and it's like there was no grass even here. But anyway, so I dealt with that, having to weed that out, and then I finally got tired of the mulch, because y'all know the wood mulch, I don't like it, one, because it can cause termites. That happened to me a long time ago. And y'all, while I'm talking, I'm gonna paint this night sky. This is night sky. I'm gonna paint this. We're going to do a crackle on here, but it's going to be like a dark blue, this night sky, and then a bit of a lighter underneath. I'm just going to mix, I think, some plaster color with this, maybe, and we'll get that darker color. While I'm thinking about it, let me get something to mix in them. So I was like, okay, so all of my bushes are established. I have rose bushes. I've got all these bushes. They're all established. I'm not doing any annuals and stuff like that. I have pots and stuff that I put, things I want to change out. I have pots that I just put that kind of flowers in and stuff. So I just pulled up everything, and then I put down some but professional, thick landscape. I don't know what that stuff is called, but it's like super thick, right? Like they use it at the nurseries and stuff to keep the weeds out. I put 2 layers of that in there. Went around all my bushes and stuff, but everything else layers, and then I put rock on top of it, some limestone. So that was what I did. I got grass growing on top of the landscape. It's full of grass growing on top of the landscape fabric. What is that called? Yes, matting. That's right, Jenna. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, y'all, I gotta shake this. This is not looking pretty right here. Hey Pam, how are you? Yeah, if you do that exclamation notify, it will turn your notifications back on if you're not getting notifications. Or it'll tell you that the notifications are set. I don't know how much I trust that though. I don't know. If you click on the screen, if you're on your phone, if you click on the screen down here at the bottom somewhere, it's going to say Connie's Creations, and then it should say following. If you click on that, it'll also have some options that should come up. It'll only do that while I'm live, or when I do it with other people, it'll only do it. But it'll ask you, like, if you want videos, if you want highlights, if you want that kind of thing. It should anyway. And I think it'll ask if you want to unfollow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Exclamation followage or follow age. That will tell you how long you have been following my page too. Or it'll tell you that you're not following. So it's always a good thing if you jump on. That is one good thing. You can kind of do that to see where you stand with the old FB and with my page. So, but yeah, that's how their algorithm works. Very, very frustrating for creators over here. But it is what it is. So I'm getting everything organized over there on the tube too. So all of these that I've been doing for the past 6 weeks or so, these the crafts, the wood kits and all that stuff, they are on, they're over there on the tube. And I have playlists over there. So if you go to my page over there, and if you're not subscribed over there, then I would just love it if you would. Even if you like to watch more over here, that's fine. But if there's like maybe a craft that you missed or something, then you'll get to see it over there, because it's there forever. Over here, it's only going to be here for 30 days. So, Judy K. Humphrey is in the house. Miss Mary, if you put an exclamation and then all small letters and no space between the exclamation, NOTIFY, notify, exclamation notify, it should do that for you. Switch to the tube. You wish so. See, there's things about the tube I like, and there's things that I don't like over there. If you're a scrolling kind of person, then either the Tiki-Talk or this is how you can scroll. All right, let's get some Mod Podge. We're going to get some Mod Podge, and I want to kind of, I don't know if I want to do this before I put this on or after. I feel like I want to put some little things. No, I think I can do it with the sand, and then I can go back and make it dark again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Y'all are probably like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. I did not have this. It's in a book that you can get at Hobby Lobby, but I don't know what book it came out of. It's super pretty. It's got some pinks. It's got this dusty blue color in it that I'm using for the bird. And some browns, some tans. It has a little bit of writing in the background and like stamped flowers and stuff. It's really pretty. So we are going to do this one first, and then we'll line the other one up. So I'm going to, we're going to do the iron method. So let me make sure that this is on. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do our Mod Podge. Okay. And then we're going to dry the Mod Podge. So I went and got my hair done today, but you can't tell because I've been cutting wood all day, so it looks awful. You can't tell because I've had a mask on and head foam things on and other glasses on and all the things. You can't even tell. Oh well. But I had to hurry, y'all. I got off. I was supposed to be there for, I had to text her as soon as I got off from my live this morning. And I was like, can I come? It'll take me like 12 minutes to get there. Or do I need to reschedule? She was like, girl, just come on. You're fine. I was like, thank goodness. The main thing was them eyebrows, y'all. Them big caterpillars had to be tamed up there. Thank you, Miss Margaret, but I know it's all messed up. It's all messed up. And I don't know. When I first get it done, I think it looks too choppy. I don't know. When I do it myself, it'll be all right. I think it's all the product they put in there. It weighs my hair down. I don't know. I do not know. But I love her to death. She's awesome. She's amazing. Super duper sweet. So, all right. Let's make sure we get all of this on. Get in there real good. Then we're going to dry it. All right, let's dry. Hey, Jen, how are you? That's sawdust in her hair, not hot. Yeah, exactly. It's sawdust in my hair. I had her do like some little layers underneath my chin and stuff, but it looks kind of choppy right now because I'm messed it all up. Y'all are super sweet. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Miss Dorothy. Are you doing okay? Hey, Miss Brenda. I know your situation is sad. Praying for y'all all the time. All right, let's dry this up. And then this is the one we're gonna put at the bottom. Yeah. Do y'all like doing the iron-on method? It makes it easy, especially with this thick paper. I think it works good. And if you're using tissue paper or napkins, then you get no wrinkles. You get no wrinkles. I'm probably going to speed it up a little bit. Oh. Oh, goodness. All right, let's do this right here. I'm going to pull it down just a tad past my wood. Like so, just to make sure. Let me make sure I get it straight on here. So we have just enough over the edges. Okay, let me get this. And let's iron. Let's iron. Oh, Miss Dorothy. You keep putting that in the hands of the Lord, my friend. He has you here for a reason. And that might not be a reason that we understand or can even see at this point. And what you've been going through is super hard. Super duper hard, I know. But I just know that this test is going to be turned into a testimony, my friend. You guys keep Miss Dorothy in your prayers. She's got a lot going on at home right now. I know that he sees you. I know. I do. I know. Hey, Erin, how are you? Okay, now we are going to take this piece right here and I'm going to butt it up against this one the best that I can. And hopefully do this seamlessly. Alright, I think we got it. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, so let's get that down. I know you do. Oh, I know that you do. Look at Kat. She's sending you hugs. Look, everybody praying for you, my friend. We are all lifting you up in prayer. Yes, indeed. Okay. Well, oopsie. You can kind of see it. I did not get it as seamless as I thought I was going to get it, but it is what it is now. Oh. Well, it's not like I can turn it this way either because the writing is. Alright, it's going to be alright. It's going to be okay. What we're going to do is, we're going to get rid of this. Let's just cut this first. Cut this big old piece. Man, I really thought I had it close. It's okay. It's fine. Let's do that. Closer. Closer. See, you can kind of see it. After the bird's on, y'all think it'll be all right? Oh, you guys are so great. Y'all are so awesome. Look at all that love and prayers they're sending you, my friend. Okay. If anybody can't stand the sound, I apologize now. I'm sorry. I'm very, very, very sorry. Won't take too long. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, let me get this way. Hey, Michelle, how are you? It'll be fine. I know. I'm such a perfectionist, y'all. I'm such a perfectionist. I can't stand it. Oh, sand her down. Oh, that was hard on the old back right there. That was hard on the back. Michelle, thank you so much. Thank you for them there stars. I do appreciate it. This one was perfectly matched up right here. Now, here's what I want to do, and I don't know if that one is going to be rough enough. I might need this. Again, y'all always go back to my 80 grit. So here's what I want to do. And y'all might be like, honey, it doesn't matter. Just, why do you even want to do that? But I want to do it. So I'm using this heavy grit paper to kind of go on the top now. I am going to seal the top, but I want it to go in on the edges where it was dark, and we're going to go back over it again, but because I want to actually take the paper off in some kind of big chunks in some places. So, and I'm kind of hoping that I can camouflage this little line by doing that as well. Okay, so you see, this is what I want, like this. I want that around the edges. So hang tight with me, hang tight. You're cooking breakfast for dinner, Mare. I love breakfast for dinner. I do love me some breakfast for dinner, big time. Hey, Mary Ann, how are you? We're gouging out paper, perfectly good paper, on the surface. I mean, you could just Mod Podge paper on and leave it. It looks good, but why not just sand it and do different things? I don't know. But y'all know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I mean, you could fussy cut it and do it, but if you do this, you actually see like the little frayed edges. You know what I mean? And then whenever when I put the stuff on the top to seal it, then it can't go anywhere. It's going to stay like that. So this paper right here It wants to tear a lot. I'm going to try. I'm going to see what's going to happen right there. But I can always use my top coat of... I'm not going to use Mod Podge. I'm going to use that decoupage glue from Pin Art because it's not shiny. But... can kind of get it to hold down, stay down with that. Oh yeah, that's what I want, right there, right there. That is what I'm after. Ooh, I like that, right there. That's what I'm after, y'all. If I dampen the paper on the edges, maybe, Kat, but you know what? I'm scared to do that because I didn't know how much I would end up taking off. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have more control with it dry. But now I'm kind of getting a little, I'm getting a little brave. Oh, a little too brave right there. A little too brave right there. And again, y'all know I say it all the time. If you're at home doing this, let your stuff dry completely. And then come back to it later. So I don't think that would have lifted up if I had done that. Okay, so thank y'all for hanging tight with me here. Ooh, I like it. It's the little things that make me happy. All right, let's do. So the paper is terry and all kinds of stuff over here. Let's take a little bit more off of there. Scratch up those corners a little bit more so it looks like torn paper. I absolutely love that. I would love to have another little tear like going in about here-ish. Like that. There we go. Okay. Y'all see? Y'all see? So, like I said, you could fussy cut the paper before you even put it on, but I mean, it's like literally frayed, and you can't get frayed paper without fraying it. Hey, Andy. Hey, Linda, you're fine. Girl, you are fine. Don't you even worry about that. All right, so we got that. Yes, the paper is torn, but we're going to put a coat on top of it. It's going to hold it all in place. Any little places that come up like this, we'll just put a little underneath and then we'll put it on the top and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You can't, I don't think this would work. I mean, you have to use a lighter sandpaper for sure. If you use the napkin, you can make it work. I mean, you can make anything work. But this scrapbook paper is thick enough to where you can really like work with it and not worry about it going too much into all the things. I was going to go back in these little areas and darken it up again, but I kind of like the natural wood showing and the dark wood both. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone from there. Now it looks like, oh, yeah, like old wallpaper. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that cool? Okay. I can always go back and put a little bit of like a brown, I don't know. I could go... if I seal this and then I want to use the let me think, or what I could do is I could go ahead and do that right now, I think. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, sorry. Did y'all see the smoke coming out of my ears or what? Did y'all see the smoke coming out? All right, I am going to to mark where this bird is going to go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a light mark where this bird is going to go. And I'll show y'all why here in just a sec. Okay, so we're going to do a little light mark like so. Because what I want to do is I want to use this antique linen. I really like this one. I was like never using this one, and now I'm like, this is so cool. And I want to go around the edges. I want to give it a little bit of dark around the edges of where the bird's going to be. So that's why I did the outline. Make sense? So I'm going to go around where the bird's going to be. And then this way it'll be underneath the seal too. And it'll look better straight on the paper than doing it over the seal. Okay, so see what I'm saying? So now we have this kind of shadow behind our bird. Okay? So we got that, and then I'm going to do a little bit of shadow here and there, down here, just to give it a little bit more contrast, and kind of bring out to those little layers where it's torn. Now, if you don't do the grungy thing, then this might not be for you. I totally get it. But if you do like the old and antique look, then this might be something you want to try. And that's what we're all about, doing something to try, right? Try some new things. Branch out into the world. We're going to dirty this right here, because it's like a tear. In the, oh, I kind of like it folded over like that too. See, y'all, that's what I'm liking. I'm liking that little... a little tear going into the board. All right, now we'll just do a little bit of you, just kind of like that. Okay, so now we got this thing. Now it looks like wallpaper where you take off the thing hanging on the wall that's been there for in your grandma's house where they smoked for 20, 30 years. Up. Okay. I crack myself up. Okay. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all are having fun, but I am. I don't know if y'all are having fun, but I am. All right, let's see. I need a ruler. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Hey, Darlene. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, I wanted it to be like that. I wanted it. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. All right, we're going to do some legs for this baby right here, too. We're going to do some legs. I should just go for it. We're going to do, let me see. Do I want to do, I want to be free. Got that song in my head. Want to be free. Okay, let's do, I think we're gonna do one leg here and then one leg right here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me just see. I think we're gonna come right here with a leg. I think that's too much. Okay, 2 legs coming down. Here we go. You ready? Whoop. There's one. I think it's gonna have to be thicker. You know what? Let me just draw them with this, and then I'm gonna make them kind of ratty looking maybe. Let's do like that. Okay, like that. Okay. So now let's go back to this one, and we're gonna just kind of do like this. Okay, and then let's do the same thing right here. In other words, I don't want it to be super, like, perfect line. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be, like, perfect lines. Okay? We got that. Now we're going to do some little feet. Some little feet. So let's do a little line like this. And then like this. And like this. Okay? Like that. So now our little birdie has feet. A big tall birdie with some feet on the end. Okay, so now I think we can seal this baby up. I think we're good to go. We can seal this baby up. All right. So let's get, I think. Let me do this one more time. I think I want this a little bit darker, a little bit more filled in, like right in here. One more time right here. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So let me show y'all. Like, I don't want it to be like, can you tell? I can't see if y'all can tell, but it's kind of like jaggedy, like not filled in. Just kind of like there. Anyway, Joyce, I am live, my friend. Thank you for being here. The new job and boss treating you. Teresa, awful. I quit. I didn't really quit. I ran for my life. Literally. I ran for my life. Out the door. Because an irate customer wanted to hurt me. Jump on me. And there was a bunch of other things that happened too. Well, not a bunch. Other things. But anyway, yeah. Got to go. I don't want to be hurt. So that was that. I am live, Rula. We're doing our craft, our Wednesday night craft. Okay. Let's do... Well, I thought it would be simple to just get a popsicle stick. Let's lighten this up just a little bit. Let's put some white right here. I don't need a whole lot. But let's get this the shade that I want. I want to be free. Hello, Ramona. Run. That's what the good Lord told me. No, run. All right, I got that ready. We're going to go ahead and crackle this real quick so we can put it on after we get this sealed. So let me get some glue. Run. You can see the varicose veins in the bird's legs. Can y'all see them? I want them to look like mine. I wanted them to look like mine. Oh goodness, look at this. Here we go. Why dirty another paintbrush? Why dirty another paintbrush, right? Just spread that glue. Spread that glue. we are going to spread some glue on here. And then we're going to put our paint on top of that. I'm just doing all kinds of wild and wacky things tonight, y'all. Me too, Andy. Boy, I drove out that parking lot like Speed Racer. What song am I singing? I don't know. I think it's a commercial. I don't know. I don't even know. It's just stuck in my head that I want to be free. I don't know. Free of what? I have no idea. Free of what? I don't know. Alright, so we're going to dry this glue just a tad bit, make it tacky. Oh, we're there. We're there already. And then we're going to put this on. And I kind of want it modeled, like as far as the color goes. You know what I mean? I really need some more of this. It's a little too light. A little too light for my liking. A little bit too light for my liking. So, you don't want to, y'all know, I'm kind of doing different than I usually do with the glue underneath. You don't want to do a lot of strokes on it because you don't want it to come off. The crackle was what I'm talking about. The glue. But I kind of like that. So even if it doesn't crackle, I'm kind of liking that look right there. We're going to put that baby right there. We're going to put you over here. Hey Tina, how are you? Back to this. Let's get our decoupage glue. I don't have a whole lot of this left. And it's kind of thick. I think we can use my broken, amazing, I'm going to add some water to it and see what happens. I'm getting more on the floor than I am anywhere else. Let's thin this out a little bit. If I can. If I have to use Mod Podge, I will. But y'all, this is so much more better because it is very matte. So, Pin Art Decoupage Glue Ultra Matte Scrappy's Rustics I think she still sells it. She did sell it. That's where I got this one from. But obviously, I don't know if it's the heat in here or I haven't had the lid on it good. It's gotten kind of thick. So I'm just trying to thin it out with a little bit of water so we can put it over our little background here. Hey Dawn, how are you? Okay. I think we're good. We use a good paintbrush and hopefully that will help the situation, and hopefully I haven't had to go through the whole shebang. Let me use you. Y'all, I think I need to add more. I'm sorry. It's just not... Like, I think I need to add more. There we go. Oh man, that's sad. It's funny though. Okay, there we go. Now we should have enough too. That's thinner. Okay. No worries. Alright, I'm going to go all around the edges. Make sure we got all of that really good. And you're going to seal it just like you would with regular Mod Podge. It's just an ultra matte finish right here. Alright, so where we had those pieces come up, where we tore them on purpose, we are going to lay those back down with some of our ultra matte. I don't know what I'm going to do with this because I really, really like the way that that's torn. There we go. There we go. There we go. Stay just like that. I think we're good. I really like the way that tore right there. That was making my heart super happy. Alright, so all those edges are sealed. Let's get the whole shebang done. We got plenty to work with now. Plenty. Alright. So while this finishes drying, I will go back to the bird. We'll go back to the bird with varicose veins. And yeah, that's some distilled water I put in there, y'all. All my craft stuff, you can put bottled water, but I always put distilled water in my stuff. Distilled water, yes. It's good to see you too, Bear. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my friend. You have a good evening. Enjoy your breakfast for supper. All right, we're going to dry this, and we're going to also dry you. And let the crackles come through. Maybe. It might not crackle. I don't know. Hello, hello. Hey, Patty. Get fit while we sit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to finish this. So if you're just jumping on, we have a fence board, a scrap piece of fence board, and I stained the outer corners or the outer edge of it about 1 inch in, and then I used a piece of scrapbook paper, which you can't see the seam now. Hello. And I drew out my bird, and I used some of the distressing inks to make like a shadow where the bird's going to be around the outside perimeter of the bird. We used sandpaper to literally tear the paper on the edges to give it a really old, worn look for the background. And I just used some Pin Art Ultra Matte Decoupage glue because it does not have any shine to it whatsoever. So I put that on here. Plus, we did maybe some crackle with the bird. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. So my glue had dried quick, y'all, so it might not. But I like the way the paint's on it anyway, so it's all good. Valerie, hello. Shar, is Shar here? Hello, beautiful Shar. I cannot wait to hug your neck. I can't wait to my friend. So we may not get any crackle in here, but that's okay because I really like the way that the paint did any. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. My glue is drying really fast, and I did put it on thin, so it's going to be a fine line crackle. But it's coming. It's a-coming. So we just sealed this. I drew the legs on with just a black marker. We used the distressing ink around where the bird's going to go. Here is a close-up of what the edges look like. If you weren't here, you might want to go back and watch because that's really cool and fun. That's really cool and fun. And we're going to embellish our little bird here in just a minute, and then we'll be done. Char, are you so excited? I know I am so excited. I am super excited. It's a Char page. That's who it is. Okay. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know who you were, Char. I did not know. All right, so here we go. I don't know if y'all be able to see it on camera. It has teeny tiny, I mixed those paints, like modeled the paints, and then I did thin glue underneath. So it's got really fine line crackles. So can y'all see the little fine line crackles? Anyway, I like the way that I put the paint on it anyway, so it's all good. It's all good either way. So that's where our bird is going to go, right there. Like so, okay? We're going to put our bird right there, and I want to see this as well. Sweetie's Creations and Decor is in the house. Hello, Sheila. How are you? Guys, if y'all aren't following her, y'all be sure to follow her. She is such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart. And a very, very talented crafter. So you don't want to miss her for sure. So be sure to follow. And be sure to follow Char's Be Fit page so you can sit and be fit. Char, are we gonna sit and be fit while we're together? I exercise every day, so that'll be good. All right, I'm taking this little heart right here, y'all, and I am trying to, I got too much of the light color paint on my thing. I want it darker. Okay, so I'm just trying to make a darker wing. I want it to stick out a little bit, but it's going to blend in, I do believe. Let's try it and see if I can make it darker. Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, it's up to you. If you need to go live, if you don't want to do it, I don't care. As long as I'm with you, I do not care what's happening. As long as I am with you, it does not matter. All right, let's do this. And I also, don't I have some small hearts too? I don't know. All right. I got so much paint on this, it's bubbling up. It's bubbling up with the heat. Maybe it's white that I need to add. I'm kind of liking that. Let's see. Oh, hold up. It's coming out. It's fine. It just needs that dark. Little bit darker. Yeah, it's showing up. Okay. All right, we're gonna let that dry. Where's my other hearts? I had some other hearts. Let me see. Maybe I have them in hell. Yes, here they are. Here they are. Let's see. I got one here. Let's see, one down here. And maybe another one down here like this. Okay, got that. And let's see about that. Like that. And like that. And like that. Okay, let's put those right there. Let's go ahead and glue our bird on. And then we're going to put some little embellishments underneath our bird right here. And, oh, you know what? I have these words. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put our little birdie on. Like so. And let me make sure I get him in his little outline here. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so here's a little bird. We're going to put his little wing on. So we're going to put his little wing right here. I just used a heart, a wood heart, to do that. So there we go. Here's his little wing. And let's do, oh, I might use this instead of that. Okay, let's grab some, we're going to grab a little bit of this. Little bits of this. And we're going to do a little something underneath our bird right here. Let's do this first. Okay. We'll have that right there. And then let's do, oh look, y'all, I still have this from last week when I didn't, that I didn't use. Let's see, I've got 2 laces here. Let me see. And what did I do with, I don't even know what I'm looking for. Okay, I've got that greenery. Okay. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. Alright, let's do you. I think we're going to use this one. So let's do our little bow like so. Like that. Yeah, I think this one is too, let me see. Maybe not. Maybe not. This one might be better actually. Yeah, let's use this one. This one's too wide. Let's do this one. Okay, and then we're gonna do this on top. And we're gonna do our little bow like so, like this. Okay, that'll go here. And then you can go right here. We're gonna tie all this together, y'all. I just want to see what I'm doing. Alright, let's do that. Make sure that we got this. Then let's put you right here. And then let's get another piece of twine. And let's tie around like this. All right, cut. All right, so we got that. We got some lace going on right here. Let's fluff you up. It's almost like a little nest, but lacy as well. All right, let's do like this and like this like that. Okay. Look how cute. That's adorable. That is adorable. I don't care who you are. All right, I got some little thingies right here, and I'm also going to kind of stick those in there, like so. That's kind of like a leftover piece, so let's do this. Oh, y'all, I hear the weather again. All right, so we're gonna do kind of something like that, y'all. Something like that. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead and y'all like it? You love it, Char? Awesome. Hey, Irene, how are you? Thank you, Miss Margaret. All right, let's fluff this up a little bit. And then we are going to glue this on. Okay. Glue right here at the bottom of our bird. So it kind of looks like a lacy nest. And then we're going to take our little greens and we're just going to stick that right under the lace for a little pop of color right there. Same thing with this one. This is those little, they're like little balls. Like they're different colored dark greens. I love this. And I can't find it anymore. I got it at Hobby Lobby, but I tried to find some more because I'm almost out and I can't find it. So I don't know if they don't have it anymore or what the deal is. Okay, let's see if we can get this acting right here. I know you can't see it too good on that background, but I think it'll be all right. I think it's all right. What do y'all think? You use blue this summer for accents and birds in my living room. Awesome! I just love birds, y'all. They're just so sweet. All right, so I'm going to grab a little button. We're going to put that in the center right here. I'm going to try a couple of different ones. I think I like this one. A couple of different shades and a couple of different styles. So we find what we're looking for. I think I'll go with that one actually. Okay, let's do that. So let's put you right here. A little button. Like so. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Look how cute. Aw, with his big long legs. So I have this. I was up for a tag too. So here's one thing that I was thinking for a tag. I could use one of these. And I thought we can like stick. This is too big though. I need to make it smaller. And I don't have, do I have? Will this actually? No, that's already the smallest. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to cut you. We're just going to freehand it here. I want this shorter, okay, and straighter. So much for the freehanded. And then we're going to come like that. And I'm going to come down like this as well. Okay. So I just want it like that. And maybe even shorter than that. And maybe even smaller than that too. But we're going to put like a little tag in there. I have this. This is from Decoupage Queen, you guys. If you, there's a bunch of words on here. You are amazing, you're brave, you're strong. Imperfection is a form of freedom. Choose to be grateful, excited, happy, kind. They have faith, courage, dream, love, joy, awesome harmony, miracle, peace, hope, trust, all of those things. So I am going to take faith off of here. I have it in wood too. Like you could make, and you could put it on a tag like this. You could set it here at the bottom. You could do all kinds of stuff with it. But I think I'm just going to make a tag out of this. This is going to be hard to to tear. I don't want to mess it up. That's the only thing. These words are super close to each other. But I do want it to have that ripped look. So let me see what I can do right here. Okay. I think just a little word, just a little word would be cute. That's what I'm thinking. And okay, I kind of don't want it this dark either. So let me, ooh, that definitely wants to go on there. It definitely wants to go on there. We are going to shorten this up too. So I'm just rounding those corners like so. And I'm also going to do something different at the top right here. So I basically just made a little shape like that. So it's going to be a little tiny tag. A tea-tiny tag. An itty-bitty tag. Vicky, you love it? Awesome. Darlene loves it too. Y'all are so cool. Thank y'all for being here with me. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. All right, let me just kind of dry brush this maybe. Let's see. Maybe dry brush a little bit more right here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate that. I do. And then we're going to put this right here, like that. Ooh, y'all hear that thunder? I need to get off of here before it gets crazy. All right. Now, I got to use, that's a little bit hardened up. Let's use this again. One more brush. One more brush. We're going to put our little faith on here. Just like that. Okay, and we're going to put it over the top. Just like that. All right, so we have our little word. Sorry it's backwards. Facebook took away the ability to flip the screen for y'all. And then we are just going to tuck it up underneath that button, I think. Just tuck it up underneath. One more thing before I do that, though. Let's get this. And it helps if you open it from the right side. It's bad over there, too? Okay, and I'm just going to kind of go around these edges on our little tag right here, just like that. So there's the whole thing, so you can kind of see that. And I think I'm going to have to cut this top even shorter, y'all. Like that. There we go. Perfect. We're going to do it like that. Okay, so let's get a little touch of glue on that back side of that tag. And we're going to lift up our button and just kind of stick that right underneath, just like that, at a little bit of an angle. You go right here. Thank you, Joy. Thank y'all all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for spending some time with me this evening. I know I was on with y'all for a while today. And we are going to finish this off by putting a couple of little hearts on here. We'll put one up here in the corner. We're going to put one here-ish. And then one down here as well. There we go. Awesome. There we go, you guys. There is our little birdie. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh. I think he came out so cute. So this is one of the new cutouts that I have. I'll show him up close to you guys so you can see. And our little bow that's down here, our little hearts down here at the bottom, his little legs, and his little faith tag too. I think he came out cute. I love him. Awesome. He is one of 3 new bird cutouts. They are 1/4 inch thick plywood. This plywood that I use, it's very rarely has little voids in the side, so I really like this kind. But anyway, you can get all 3 of the birds. These are what the other 2 look like. And then he's got the pointed tail, the simple pointed tail like this. So you can get all 3 together, or you can just, if you just want one, you can purchase them separately as well. So, new in my shop. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Here, Lynn says, adorable. Thank you, Clara. Thank y'all so much. Y'all being here with me means more than anything at all. Anything, it means more than anything to me. Spending time with me. Y'all could be anywhere, and y'all chose to stay here, especially for those who stayed with me the whole time. Super awesome. Again, don't forget that Facebook doesn't allow lives any longer than 30 days on our page. So this will be uploaded to the tube. So you can go back and watch this at any time over there as well. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I'm so glad you like it. I like it too. I think it was a lot of fun. Hopefully y'all will try this background too. I really like the way that came out with the edges all roughed up like that. You can fussy cut it, tear it, and all that stuff, but it really, you can see like the frayed paper and stuff. It really makes it look old. So I know it's hard to see on camera, but it does. I love it. Thank you, Andy. Y'all have a great night tonight. Don't forget, go find a way to start a ripple before you go to bed tonight, because you never know how far that ripple could go. I love y'all. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all soon for my Bible study, friends. I'll see y'all 9:30 a.m. Central Time in the morning. In my crafting friends, I hope to see y'all soon as well. All right. Bye, y'all.